Hello, my friends. I am just thrilled to be doing a collaboration with the wonderful Sarah Mack. We did a collaboration together about a year ago and it was great fun, so here we are again. Now this time we challenged each other to combine two techniques, and we gave each other one of those techniques we had to do. Sarah told me I needed to incorporate balloon smashes along with another technique of my choosing, and I asked her to do a swipe along with a technique of her choosing. So my project is a three-part project, and I'm kind of cheating because I decided I'm going to upcycle a previous pour that I already did about a year ago. This is a Dutch pour, and I will link up above the creation of it, but I named it Sea Witch because of this profile that turned up in the pour. Kind of fun. So I'm hoping to maintain this section of it and then just work around it and make it more interesting. So let me get set up here and I'll be back in a minute and we'll get to work. All right. I apologize that you're viewing this upside down, but I need to be able to look at it in the proper orientation. When I'm all done, I'll turn it around for you. Now I've already varnished this, but I'm sure that what I'm about to do will be fine on here. I'm going to be applying some spray paint, water-based spray paint by Montana Colors. And they're safe to use indoors. I still would recommend proper ventilation though, and try to avoid breathing in. And I'm going to be covering up some areas with this artificial greenery and spraying. And I think it's going to be quite fun. Now I want to avoid spraying over the central, what I want to be my focal point. So I bought this glass lid at the thrift shop, and I covered up the little vent hole with a piece of tape. And right around there works. I like the fact that it's a little off center. That will make for a more interesting composition. So I've got a couple types of greenery. I've got these things on these fern looking deals. So let's see. Put them every which way, like that. Maybe one going here. Maybe coming down this way. That's good. Got two more of those. One there and where else? I don't want those two so similar. Let me angle this one a little more, or put it over here a bit. That's better. Something in the way there that's interfering with the long stem. There we go. Okay, now this little ferny stuff, I'll bring one here. One over there. And maybe one more. Maybe like that. Okay. I think that looks okay. All right, now I'm going to hit it with a variety of colors. And we'll get going on it. This is called Phthalo Blue Light. Now these tips clog up really easily, but I found that if you soak them in hot water for a few minutes and then use a needle, it unclogs pretty well. So I'm not going to go over the whole thing, just parts with the different colors. So here we go. Wish me luck. is a pretty color called turquoise green. Cad yellow, I think. Cad yellow medium. Maybe this green, brilliant light green. Prussian blue. Ooh, that's bright. And it's spitting a little bit. Put some down here as well. Do I dare add some blue violet? I think I do dare. Well, my greenery is looking pretty. And now I have one more quinacridone magenta, but I think I might have enough in the way of color. Let me go back with this lovely aqua, turquoise, I think it was, up here a little bit. Ooh, it's spitting too. And yet I continue to spray with it. But it'll just add a little texture. Look, that's okay. Now, to kind of tone it all down, and hit it with white, especially around the pot lid, so I don't have a big stark circle looking thing. I hope. That's my plan anyway, so. Maybe it'll go over the whole shebang. Okay. I'm going to let that sit for a minute. I'm going to figure out what colors I'm going to use for the balloon smash, and then I'll remove that and we'll take a look. Be right back. Okay, well, let me reveal this, and then I will get my paint mixing. Where should I start? I'll start here. It's my first try with this. I don't know if it's going to work, what it's going to look like. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, I like that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now the big reveal. I hope I don't hate it. Okay, interesting. All right. I'm gonna have to think about this for a minute before I move on. Okay, back in a minute. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's bolder than I envisioned. Let me turn it towards you. But I'm just not sure at this point how I feel about it. I kind of like the way this area looks like there's a shadow, and almost it looks dimensional, and then it kind of fades into the piece up here. So I'm going to go ahead and do the balloon smashes now, and then decide if I want to give a light spray of maybe white to kind of mute that section. We'll see after I do the balloon smashes. Now I had to look up this video to see what paint I used, and because I'd forgotten, it was actually 2 years ago, and I used Gencrafts ready to pour paints. And however, I did mix them with the glue and Floetrol mix to extend them, and they really, I think, did a beautiful job on the Dutch pour. So I'm going to use them again for the balloon smashes, but this time I'm going to just use them straight out of the bottle and see what happens. I've got a couple of balloons that I've inflated, and I'm sure most of you had done balloon smashes. You know, you can do it either on a wet surface. I find that challenging to get a look that I like, or you can do them on a dry surface, which I have here. And I kind of prefer this, I think, because I can get nice round circles from it. So, here we go. I have an assortment of colors here. You can see them here, but I've got a whole bunch of colors. I'll name them as I use them. Although I don't have this color, must have used it up. Unless it's the Viridian. It might be that one. In fact, let's start with Viridian. Okay. Sorry, folks. I'm going to preserve this. I'm not putting any smashes there, but I'm going to put them here. That was Viridian. This is Verdigris green. I think this one is kind of a pearlized, maybe, or not. This one is for sure. This one is Avery green, and it's a metallic. No, that is not metallic. Maybe a dot of white. Titanium white. And here we go. Now I think the key is pressure, oh gosh, what am I trying to say? The same pressure applied. There's a different word. Consistent? No, I don't know. Rather than do this, I want nice and round. I got to go straight on it and apply pressure, even pressure. Maybe that was it, something simple as that. Bam. That's kind of pretty. I think I can get a couple of prints out of each one. We'll do one over here. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. I'm going to wipe it off between loading up when I switch colors. So we can probably get three, looks like I can get 3 presses out of each smash. Yeah, that was a pretty combo. Let's go with this Olympic blue. I'm going to mostly have the balloon smashes here. Maybe some little ones elsewhere, but I don't know. I think mostly just in this area. Let's put one here and overlap. Olympic blue. Arctic blue. How about violet pearl? That's a metallic. And again, a little white. Just a touch. Even pressure. I think that's all I meant to say earlier. Prettier there than there. Let me smash that again. pretty. I'm not going to mess with it even though it's not perfectly round, but I am going to go over this one. I don't mind the purple, whatever that was, violet, because there is violet in the spray paint, but it's toned it down a little bit with that. Now I think I'll just do one more press over here. I like things in threes. Okay. All right, now I have to decide. I think I'm done with the balloons. I have to decide. Oh no. I got to decide if what I'm going to do about that. Is it too bold? I think it is. So I'm going to take I don't care that these are wet. I'm going to take the white spray paint. I'm just going to give this a light misting. Let's see how that goes. Fingers crossed I don't ruin it. Here we go. Okay, I'm happier with that. It's a little bizarre, but I'm not unhappy. Wish I had one more here to anchor this to either this side or the top. I might come back, but for now I gotta let you go. There we go, my friends. Sarah, thank you. This was a fun challenge, and it was fun to try something completely different. I hope you all enjoyed that, and thanks for joining us. If you missed Sarah's video, I will link it in the description box. Be sure to watch. Thanks again, my friends. See you next time.